everyone, and welcome back to my channel. All right, so today's spooky video reading is, what are the people around you saying about you? So how do the people around you view you? You have three options to choose from, but before I get into which option is which, thank you to all of you who are subbed to this channel thus far. If you're brand new, please hit the sub button as well as the bell notification because I do drop videos weekly. Also, if you'd like to book a private reading, coaching, same-day walk-in read, priority reading, please check out the pinned comment below as well as the description box below. Make sure you go to Etsy. I am doing a 10/10 portal sale. Use code YES10 today, the day that I'm doing this reading, October 10th through the 11th, for an extra $10 off orders priced at $40 or more. Yes, that includes sales. However, though, I don't believe that the code will take off if the percentage off is under 40 bucks. However, though, try it, see it, use code YES10, see the comment section below for the link to my Etsy shop and the code. So see the second comment after the pinned comment. All right. So, also follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads at wanderingsparrow tarot. And let's get into it. So you got three options to choose from. Now keep in mind, these are general readings. So take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. But this is option number 1, option number 2, option number 3. Again, option 1, option 2, and option 3. I'm going to give you all a moment to choose the option. Pause the video if you need to. All right, so let's get into it with option number 1. Option number 1, the people that are around you, how are they viewing you? We have the 10 of Wands that came out in the reverse. So I feel like the people that are currently around you may have been holding some type of grudge, or you may have been holding some type of grudge against persons around you. I say that because with the 10 of Wands, it feels as if people have decided to drop the burdens or drop whatever maybe disdain or issue that they had with you at that point in time. So how are the people around you viewing you? Universe, spirit guides, ancestors, thank you for channel messages. I feel like for a lot of you, this is energy where there's been some type of reconciliation or reunion, or you've walked away from some type of petty situation. Maybe you haven't left these people physically, but you've walked away from situations that don't serve you. Give me more information. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. For those who chose option number 1, how are the people around them viewing them? Give me 2 cards. How are the people around them viewing them? Give me 2 cards. How are the people around them viewing them? Give me 2 cards. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. We have the Page of Wands in the upright. So I don't see much communication between you and the people around you. I feel like you might just keep to yourself. People may see you as someone who's imaginative with the Page of Wands. The Temperance card tells me that they see you as someone who's very patient. Very patient, very reserved. Give me more information. How are the people around option number 1 viewing them? How are the people around option number 1 viewing them? How are the people around option number 1 viewing them? We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. There's things that's left unsaid with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. When it's in reverse for me, Wheel of Fortune is definitely one of my karmic cards. I feel like there's things left unsaid, but people aren't going to bother it. I do definitely feel like people are waiting for maybe issues that they have with you or they perceive that you have with them to kind of be resolved with time. We have the 7 of Pentacles. They're very invested in you as a person. This could be people that you're related to. This could be people that you work with. I feel like though there's not much interaction, it's more so like boundaries. They respect these boundaries and they're still invested in you as a person. So let's see. What are people around you saying about you? Universe, spirit guide, and ancestors. What are the people in option number 1's life around them saying about them? Give me 2 cards. What are people around option number 1 saying about them? Give me 2 cards. What are the people around option number 1 saying saying about them. We have the Five of Cups in the upright. We have the King of Pentacles in the upright. Interesting. I feel like people are disappointed that they can't get closer to you. Definitely, I feel like, once again, people feel like you are self-contained, that you're all right on your own. And this isn't necessarily an isolated energy as if you don't have friends or people that you're close to. Just the people that maybe you spend a lot of time around, whether this is by happenstance or just, you know, kind of like you don't have a choice because they live with you, they work with you. I feel like they feel like you're out of reach somehow. Like you're just kind of, what do I want to say? I said unreachable for lack of more words. But yeah, it's like you're out of reach. It's like they can't get to you. It's like they can't speak to you. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. How do people say about option number one? Yeah, I'm at that. What are people saying about option number one? And they're not around. We have the Tower card. Some people may view you as someone who's hot-tempered. Some people may view you as someone who's a bit pessimistic. King of Pentacles. They see you as someone who has everything that you need, though, with that King of Pentacles. They see you as someone who's comfortable. Now, the people around you may be saying how you don't recognize, you know, the blessings in your life, the talents in your life, the things that you have, because maybe you're focusing more so on what you don't have, on trying to be better, on trying to get away. People are saying they feel like there's a lack of commitment from your energy. So basically, what I'm seeing with these cards is from the first spread is you have people in your life around you who want to be closer to you, essentially, but they can see that you don't want to be closer to them. That's what I'm getting with that one. High Priestess in reverse, a huge disconnect. They want to be closer to you. Look, Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. But they can see that you don't want to be closer to them. I feel like the energy that's coming off of you is that, you know, you wish to be elsewhere. You wish to move forward. You physically wish to not be around, you know, maybe not the people, but the environment. You want to be beyond it, but you feel stuck. And that energy is definitely translated to, you know, maybe you focusing on things, you know, outside of what you've already cultivated, you know, maybe feeling a bit frustrated with the Tower card, though still having all of the resources that you need, still not feeling committed and connected to the people and the things around you. So that's what I have for you, option number one. You all let me know how you feel about that in the comment section below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, book a private reading, coaching, send area, welcome to priority reading. Check that pin comment below as well as the description box below. And let's move on to option number two. Option number two, how do the people around you view you? We have the Sun card in the reverse. Now, the Sun card in reverse talks about being unhappy. So they could be unhappy with you. Maybe you're unhappy with them. Or they view you as someone who may be just an overall unhappy person. But let's see more. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for the channel messages. How do the people around option number two view them? Give me two cards. How do the people around option number two view them? Give me two cards. How do the people around option number two view them? Give me two cards. How do the people around? We have the Knight of Wands in the upright. How do the people? There's a bit of immaturity coming out with that Knight of Wands energy. They feel like you're somebody, or they view you as somebody who's a bit maybe immature or young-spirited. Definitely somebody who's a go-getter. That's what I'm getting with that one. It's hard to satisfy you. With somebody who's not easily satisfied. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. How do the people around option number two view them? Give me two cards. How do the people around option number two? They see you as someone who's world travel, very worldly, very cultural, very cultured. Option number two. But you're hard to get close to, or to figure out with that Nine of Wands in the upright. You're a bit hard to get close to or to figure out, or they struggle in connections with you, or maybe you struggle in connections, and this is what they're seeing. King of Cups, very loving, however. That's what I'm getting with that one. So they see you as someone, you know, who approaches life, you know, very youthfully. You're well-traveled, you're cultured. However, there's a struggle there in you getting close to others or them getting close to you. But they, you know, feel this warm, you know, a lot of emotional warmth from you. With some of you, this could be a bit of clinginess with that King of Cups in the upright. Give me more. How do they view option number 2? The people in option number 2 is like, view them. Give me 2 cards. How do people in option number 2 is like, view them? We have the Page of Swords in the reverse, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. People have overall pleasant feelings about you, but they don't feel close. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse is, you know, maybe acquaintanceship, but lack of very close personal relationship. Page of Swords in the reverse, there's an element of privacy here. So you could be someone who, even if you post on social media, it's not like you share much with the people who are, you know, around you a lot. And by share, I mean like, you know, maybe share the details of, oh, I saw that you, you know, that you did XYZ, you know, according to your, you know, Instagram, but you won't elaborate. Give me more information. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. What are the people around option number 2 saying about option number 2? Give me 2 cards. What are the people around option number 2 saying about option number 2 behind their back? What are the people around option number 2 saying? We have the 8 of Pentacles reversed. We have the Moon card reversed. We have the 6 of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, 6 of Cups reversed. We have the Ace of Cups reversed. Wow, this is interesting. The people around you, what are they saying behind your back? This 8 of Pentacles is twofold. While some people feel like you're somebody who's easy to work with, easy to get along with, others might be saying that they feel that you're a bit lazy. Now, here's the thing. You have switched energy here. And I say that because there's a high likelihood that you're different with certain people that you're close to or certain people that's around you, and you're more closed off to other people that's around you. Because some people, what they're saying about you is that, you know, you're somebody who's very transparent. You're an open book with the Moon card in the reverse. However, though, people do have a joint consensus on you as a friend. They feel like you're somebody who's a good acquaintanceship because you allow people to only get that close. However, though, when it comes to best friendships, when it comes to lasting forever friendships, 6 of Cups in the reverse, this is something that they kind of, I feel like the energies around you are kind of united with that energy of that you're friendly with them, but it's not necessarily the inside of a friendship. We have the Ace of Cups. They see you as someone who, you know, definitely has a high self-esteem, because that Ace of Cups, it's not just giving like the energies of them feeling like you're self-centered, but you pour a lot into yourself. There's a high self-esteem there. We have the Strength card in the reverse. However, they see you as someone who maybe can, you know, stand to be more compassionate to others. And maybe this is where the disconnect is coming from with the people around you. Tell me more. What do they say about option number 2 behind their back? Give me 2 more cards. What do they say about option number 2 behind their back? We have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. People are saying that you're someone that they don't see being very committed to things outside of themselves. They don't see you as someone who would settle down in life. They see you as someone who's on the go. They see you as someone who don't have much time to cultivate, you know, strong relationships, or, you know, even, you know, put attention towards, you know, work fully. And maybe it's not necessarily laziness, more so, you know, a lack of focus on that one thing. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Definitely, these are people that don't get to communicate with you as often directly. So in a way, they see you as a mystery. And they make a lot of assumptions about you when it comes to the Ace of Swords. Some people believe that maybe, you know, you are a bit, you know, backbiting. Maybe you are a bit slick with your words. Maybe you're not the best communicator. This is what they're saying about you behind your back. That basically, you know, you're not close. But they do trust you with the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm saying with this particular spread, option number 2, is the people around you, they desire to be closer, or they see you as someone who they would like to be closer to. However, they can't get closer to you because they feel that coldness coming off of you. They feel a busyness coming off of you, and they don't feel you slowing down anytime soon. So it's more so like they feel like, in a sense, that you might feel like you're better than them. But that's what I have for you, option number 1, or me, option number 2. So you all let me know how you felt about that in the comment section below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Book a private reading, coaching, same day read, walk and read, priority reading. Check the pick up below as well as the description box below. And let's move on to our last option, option number 3. Option number 3, the people around you, how are they viewing you? We have the Page of Pentacles. People view you as someone who's very creative, very imaginative. I know we don't have any cups energy, but I do feel like this is the energy of a Pisces coming out. You could be a water sign, but very specifically a Pisces. Yeah, they view you as somebody who's very imaginative, very innovative, very skilled. You know, their spirit guides and ancestors think about channel messages for those who chose option number 3. How do the people around them view option number 3? Give me 2 cards. How do the people around them view option number 3? Give me 2 cards. We have the 8 of Swords in the upright. Wow, we have the King of Wands in the reverse. We have the Justice card. They view you as someone who's very fair. You may not be the most, not active, that's not the word that I want to use, social person. A lot of self-restrictions. They view you as someone who's very hard on themselves. You might be someone who's a perfectionist. We have the Devil card in the upright. You can be a Capricorn. You could be a Libra. We have Libra energy here too. You can be a Capricorn. But with the Devil card, they feel like you're someone who's very attached. Codependency attached to unhealthy things. So you're codependent on something or someone, and they feel like maybe this is where these self-restrictions are coming from. So they see you as somebody who's very innovative, very talented, you know, very, you know, you have these young and fresh ideas. However, there's these blockages that's here. You know, maybe you don't get out or go out amongst, you know, friends, family, what have you, or have a social life, but it's a self-restricted one. It's like you're holding yourself back. For some of you, you might follow a strict religion, or you might have a religious, you know, base that you're trying to follow. And that's where that codependency is coming with the Devil. And you're trying to live your life according to that with the Justice card. Give me more information. How do people view option number 3? How do people view option number 3? Give me 2 cards. How do people view option number 3? How do people view 2 cards? How do people view option number 3? 8 of Cups in the upright. Hangman in the reverse. 8 of Cups, they see you as someone who's kind of detached and nonchalant. I feel like people feel like you're floating. Hangman in the reverse. Like you're going about the world, you're going about life, but you don't have a specific aim. People feel like you're just kind of like, you know, existing, kind of floating. Like you're just kind of there. But I keep on getting the message of them harping on how talented, how innovative, you know, how skillful you are. I feel like this is a lot of potential, you know, all of the potential that you have. I feel like this is potential that they feel like you don't realize, that you're not focused on, and they're concerned about those things. Give me more information, universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. What do people say about option number 3 behind their back? What do people say about option number 3 behind their back? Give me 2 cards. What do people say about option number 3 behind their back? Give me 2 cards. What do people say? What do people say about option number 3 behind their back? Give me 2 cards. What do people say? We have the 8 of Wands in the upright. We have the 5 of Swords in the upright. People talk about you being distant, emotionally distant, physically distant, but people talk about you being distant. For some people, now you got some people here that feel like, you know, you're either somebody who's very organized, very together, or someone who could be a bit conniving. But I feel like for the people that feel like you're conniving, option number 3 is more so having to deal with the interactions. Maybe you're not as close, and once again, and this has been a big thing, people wanting to be closer, but essentially you being at a distance. I feel like for the people that feel like you're conniving, it's unintentional. It's like they unintentionally got maybe a short end of the stick from the connection with you. That's what I'm getting with that one. We have 6 of Swords in the reverse. I feel like people are saying that you're fearful about moving forward and moving on from something. For some of you, you might be in school. This could be fearful of going off to university, you know. next year, or maybe even this year if you were, going somewhere for the spring semester. But they feel like there's fear there from you moving forward. For some of you, this is moving out of your parents' home. They feel like there's fear there. You're distant, there's fear. You don't unlock your true potential. This is what people are saying behind your back. Give me more information. What are people saying about option number 3 behind their back? What are people saying about option number 3 behind their back? Give me 2 cards. What are people saying about option number 3? Ooh, people are talking about maybe you being heartbroken, not letting something go. That's what I'm getting with that one. Star card in the reverse. Once again, going back to that potential. People are talking about you not realizing your full potential. Like you stifle yourself on purpose. You are smothering yourself on purpose to dampen yourself. So people talk about self-esteem issues here. You can be an Aquarius, or the people around you, or the people around you could be, somebody could be an Aquarius here. But they talk about you, maybe not having much of a community, maybe not, really branching out to the people around you. There's a lot of individuality in your energy, but not from the situation of I'm independent and I can do things on my own, but I'll also ask for help if I need to. This is coming from the energy of, pushing people away. I'm going to do it on my own because I feel like nobody's going to be there. Give me one more. Universe, Spirit, Guides, and Ancestors. What do people say about option number 3 behind their back? Give me one more. What do people say about option number 3 behind their back? Magician card in the reverse. Yeah, people are saying that you are not living up to your highest potential. You may drink to drown out issues. Option number 3, you may overindulge in activity of any kind of, keeping yourself in a detached state. But people are definitely saying that they feel like you are not reaching your highest potential and you're holding yourself back. And a lot of this has to do with low self-esteem. A lot of this has to do with disappointments. A lot of this has to do with coping. This isn't what they're saying, but a lot of this has to do with coping. You're holding yourself back so that you don't feel the pain of, possible failure. But that's what I got for you, option number 3. You all let me know how you feel about that in the comment section below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Book a private reading, coaching Sunday, read, walking, read, priority reading. Check the comment below as well as the description box below. And I'll be seeing you all on the next one. Peace and blessings, y'all. Goodbye.